Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Thursday morning, everybody. I hope your day is going well so far. You got up, you got your coffee, whatever it is you like to get a hold of when you first wake up. But so glad you're out here joining us this morning and on this rainy morning. But we're going to go straight to the lines and talk to the Reverend Brett Self. Good morning, young man.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I am good this morning.
It's a little
My
damp.
coffee, ready to go.
Yeah, I've had 3 sips. That's all I've had. I put it in the cup and ran. I hadn't had a chance to drink it. Yeah.
I'm surprised you're running this early in the morning.
Well, when I say ran, I walked. I didn't sprint. I didn't sprint. Yeah, Cindy ran me out of the house. Would you go on and cut the lights out? So I ran out. I did that, But
that's funny. You doing all right today?
I think so. Just getting our day started, and gonna get to hear you talk a little bit. So, anyways, what you got on your mind today? I know we've been talking about peace and the man who brings peace. But what you got today?
Yeah. We talked about hope. We talked about peace, and today we're going to talk about joy, which is our third theme that we celebrate at Advent, and we're going to be looking just for a moment at a part of the story of the wise men, or the Magi, sometimes that we call them. There's a verse in Matthew chapter 2, verses 10 and 11, and it says this. It says, and when they saw the star, talking about the wise men, they were so overwhelmed with joy, it says that they shouted and they celebrated. When they came into the house and they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, they fell to the ground at his feet and they worshiped him. And we talked about this a couple of Sundays ago at our church, and I kind of dove into this a little bit. It's interesting when we look at the story of the wise men, because the wise men, we always picture those 3 guys, kneeling before Christ child in the manger, in our nativity scenes and those sorts of things. But these men actually came and found Jesus and his family probably 1.5 to 2 years after Jesus was born. And the interesting thing about these wise men is that they were not Jewish; they were Gentiles. And so Matthew writes his gospel to a Jewish audience, but the first thing he mentions about the Christmas story is 3. Well, it really probably more than 3, but typically 3. We think about 3 wise men coming, but 3 Gentiles, 3 non-Jewish people coming and worshiping Jesus. And it's interesting when you think about that, because that tells us, and I think Matthew was trying to communicate that when Jesus was born, he was not just born for the people of Israel. He was born for all of us. That's right. And that's an incredible truth to grab a hold of and to think about when you go into Christmas. But the thing that's emphasized, it says when they found the Christ child, is that they worshiped him, and when they followed the star, it says they were filled with joy. And so the group that Christy and I lead on Sunday morning, we talked about this the other day. We asked him, what is joy? What is the definition of joy? And a lot of times when we're asked that question, I think the thing that we think about, and probably the most common answer, is we talk about being happy. But in reality, joy is not, it's different than being happy, because happy is an emotional thing that we have. It's an emotion that we feel. It's something that's going to fade, what situation we're going through. But joy, according to Scripture, is something that lasts no matter what we're walking through. And I found this definition the other day. I don't want to read it here this morning. It says this, that joy is the praise-filled assurance that God is in control and working everything out for our good and for His glory. So joy, even though it can be difficult to feel joyful in these days leading up to Christmas and these weeks leading up to Christmas, sometimes just because of the different situations we might be walking through with our family, and this time of year, if we've lost loved ones in the past, that comes up a lot for us, and the emotions that we feel, even though it can be hard to feel joy, because of Jesus, we can have joy, and not just joy at Christmas, but joy beyond Christmas. Jesus' birth for us represents a joy, and brings a joy that's not conditional, not fleeting. It doesn't ebb and flow. It's a joy that we have as Christ followers that's enduring, it's unshakable, and it's eternal. And it's a joy that really goes beyond and is sustained through any situation that we walk through. When Jesus was born, the people of Israel were anticipating this king that would be born who would come and set them free. But his arrival, his birth, was a whole lot different than they anticipated. But it changed everything. And our joy comes at Christmas from knowing that our Savior was born. And if we surrender our hearts and our lives to Jesus as Savior and Lord, and we can still have joy in this day and time. So I just want to encourage those who are tuning in today to have joy. And if you never surrendered your heart and your life to Christ, that's where true joy comes from. And I would just encourage you to do that today, and find that joy that's not gonna fade. It's gonna be there no matter what you're walking through, and no matter what situations you're facing. So let me pray for us this morning. God, thank you so much for sending your Son Jesus to be Emmanuel, which means God with us. It's because of Jesus that we can experience joy in our life, and you're worthy of honor and glory and praise. And no matter what we face in life, help us to choose to worship you, and help us to choose to lean into the joy that you give us. When we face trials, help us to realize that you love us, you've saved us, and that's where true joy comes from. We pray that you would watch over us and guide us and lead us today, and glorify yourself through our lives. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen. You know, something almost so simple is so hard to explain. Joy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I think of the God rest you merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ was born, on Christmas Day, and comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Well, you sing that song and you really don't think about it, but if you really think about it, it's exactly what you were just talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
We bring
absolutely.
you comfort and joy.
Yeah.
And almost content in there also, kind of. But
yeah.
It's
yeah, we take simple things and like to make them really complicated.
we do. It makes it so complicated. But
yep.
Anyways, thank you so much for those good words, and I bet I can guess what tomorrow's word is going to be, but I'll let you do that when it's time.
Okay. All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate the privilege to be able to do it. So.
Yeah, we will talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye.
The Reverend Brett Self at Stone Ridge Baptist Church. I relate all these words and stuff to these Bible stories and stories to songs. Well, Ryan, you didn't tell me to turn it off, I don't guess. But anyway, songs come to mind when I hear these words and what he's talking about out of the scripture. But it is 52 degrees this morning and raining, and looks like 100% chance of rain. So take your umbrella with you today. It's going to get to 61. The low tonight is going to get back down into the low 40s, a little bit cooler than it is right now. 85% chance tonight. Then tomorrow is going to be a little cooler, but gets back down around 30 tomorrow night. On Friday and Saturday and Sunday look like 2 beautiful days. Monday a little cooler. Pretty normal temperatures, I think, for this time of year. Maybe just a tad high, but there's your 5-day forecast right there. Brought to you by Alex City Marine, located on Highway 280 down in Jackson's Gap. We keep saying their new location, which I guess it is a more recent location. They've moved this past year, and they're down there in their new home. You can reach them at 256-215-3474. Go see the Yerkes down there and see what they have to offer. Parts and work on your boat. They can sell you a boat, do all kinds of fun things for you down there. Go see them on Highway 280. Still got time to ring the bell. Christmas is around the corner, but they're still ringing the bell, and they volunteers to ring the bell for Salvation Army. Your time and all your support and all the money they raise goes for families right here in our community. Contact Ken Neighbors, 256-794-2095, or Tammy Salinas, 256-794-4300. Help them ring with purpose, and it helps them to do their most good. Go help the Salvation Army. You'll be glad you did.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and new site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
The Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air family would like to extend to you the warmest of holiday wishes. We hope next year brings you countless amounts of love, happiness, and good fortune. We'd like to extend a big thank you to our loyal customers and Dixie Care Plan members whose home maintenance plans have allowed us to donate over 14,500 meals to feed the need this year. We're truly blessed to call this community of ours home. Stay safe this holiday season, and remember, we're here if you need us.
Two Rivers Lumber Company has a proud heritage in the state of Alabama and is excited to announce we are opening a new facility in the Lake Martin area late 2025. Our company specializes in southern yellow pine dimension lumber, and we plan to employ over 150 in our new community of Lake Martin. Two Rivers Lumber Company is a family-run business with over 45 years of service to the state. And we are happy to become a part of the Lake Martin community and want to wish the best of luck to all area athletic teams in all competitions. Two Rivers Lumber, Lake Martin's newest community partner, coming soon.
Lee Boys Barbecue, located down on Highway 231 in Rockford, Alabama. You can reach them at 256-377-8018. They've got all your barbecue you can think of down that way, ribs and rib tips and pulled pork and smoked chicken wings and smoked chicken. They got brisket, chickens and ribs, sides, I mean, goodness gracious, baked beans, fried okra, mac and cheese, pulled pork sandwiches, rib sandwiches, kids menu. Go by there on 9656 US Highway 231 in Rockford and check out Lee Boys Barbecue today. And we're back out here this morning on this rainy Thursday morning. I hope your morning is going well. All kinds of things happening now in our community. It's Christmas here on us and all kinds of different events. Already talking about some events in January. I think I'm pronouncing this right. Anthem Edition Quartet going to be at New Providence Church on January 3rd at 6 p.m. New Providence has always got some great music, great quartets coming in to their church over there. Seems like all the time, but got tons going on. The Santa, we've been talking about this, the Santa fire truck route. I mean, just look at all the different places they're going. There's tons of different stops on Monday the 22nd and Tuesday the 23rd. Ryan, I sent you a picture. I don't know if you got it. I did it right before we came back out here. If you can start looking for that. Had some fun yesterday. Elks Lodge tomorrow night. Alabama plays Oklahoma. They're going to have the game on down there, down at the Elks Lodge. Dollar Wings, doors open at 5 o'clock, kickoffs at 7. They'll have multiple big screen TVs. Head on down tomorrow night and enjoy the Alabama football game. Elks is also having a New Year's Eve bash down there. The doors open at 6:30. They'll have dinner at 7. It's going to be a fun time. I think it's a $100 donation gets 2 people in for the meal down there. Sounds like a good place to be on New Year's Eve. And all kinds of things going on. Dadeville, December 27th, down at Martin's. The New Year's Eve get down, featuring Blackberry Breeze. There's a steak meal at $60 per person. You get a steak meal, some good dessert, good fun, good fellowship down that way. It'll be a lot of fun. They've done this now. This is the 4th time they've done, 4th annual one. And I'll be cooking the steaks. It'll be a fun night down there. New Year's Eve, which is December 27th, if you back it up from New Year's Eve. It's always a lot of fun down there. Down at Martin's tonight, it's Thursday, the hibachi food truck is going to be there from 4:30 to 8:30. And at 6 p.m., bingo, and then they're having karaoke after the bingo. So it's going to be a fun night down at Martin's. There's a picture I was looking for. I got to go down yesterday to Chapman's Assisted Living and sing Christmas songs with them, and we had a big old time in there. Those folks are a lot of fun. They love music, and so go down every now and then. And yesterday we did Christmas. That's my mother-in-law. She's a resident down there, and that'd be my wife, Cindy. And we had a good time down there yesterday at Chapman's Assisted Living. And I'll probably go back around Valentine's Day and sing some other type songs. It was a great time down there. And a good time was had by all. Tons of stuff going on. If you haven't been around town to see the decorations, Christmas decorations, get out at night and ride around. Alex-City downtown is beautiful. I came through Dadeville Monday night about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it was beautiful also. Our two little towns here have gone overboard, way overboard, and made them so pretty. All the decorations and things are just so pretty out there. But anyways, get out and see the decorations in our little downtown areas. Y'all know I do mortgages for a living, and don't talk about it much out here, but rates have gotten better. It's Christmas time and kind of slows down around Christmas because nobody's wanting to fool buying a house right now. But once this holiday week or two is over, if you're looking for a home, rates are good. You can give me a holler. Conventional rates are in the low sixes right now, and we can help you get into a home. First-time buyers, we got some special programs for that. But just give me a shout, and we can get you fixed up. Excuse me. Let's see what else is going on here. New Year's Eve, we talked about the Elks Lodge. Aaron Smithy, I hope I pronounced that right, with Luke Proctor is going to be down there, and he will be, his band will be playing on New Year's Eve. Christmas pancake breakfast, December 20th, at Eula Mays. It'll be a fun morning, I'm sure. 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's $15 per person. Celebrate the season at Eula Mays. Christmas pancake decorating breakfast. Kids can create their own holiday pancakes. Enjoy adorable reindeer face painting and meet some of Santa's favorite characters. A jolly, joy-filled morning for the whole family. Eula Mays over at the square downtown on Calhoun Street, right there. It's where you want to be on December 20th. This coming Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 11. Right there. This should be a lot of fun. I may go over there just to get a pancake. I love some pancakes. Let's see here. That's already passed. That's already passed. Lots of stuff going on. And lots of stuff is about to go on. I hear music, and that means we'll be right back with our first guest. I didn't even talk about our guest today. We've got G.W. Warren coming out here next, and after G.W., we've got CAC President, Mr. Jeff Lynn, and at 7:30, we've got the First Baptist Dadeville pastor, Reverend Ben Hayes, to come out here with us this morning. So we've got a great lineup. Don't go away. Come back in about 3 minutes, and we'll have some fun. Emporium Wine, located at 128 Calhoun Street. You can call them at 256-212-9463. Go on over there and see Henry. Henry's got all of your wines that you can think of. Cigars, spirits, he's got it all over there. I don't understand all the wine. We need to get him back out here, maybe educate us on some of the finer type wines that are out there, but he has whatever you need. If he doesn't, he can order it for you. Go by and see Henry on Calhoun Street at Emporium Wine today.
Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Glory's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
savings. Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SCC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623. Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asks you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
Alana's Place, located over at 126 Marshall Street, right here in Alexander City. Breakfast will be served shortly, and lunch will be served right after that. They're open for lunch and breakfast during the week. They've got some of the cool sausage and biscuits and eggs and gravy and biscuits, all the things you can think of for breakfast. And they have some fun sandwiches at lunch, and I always like to say the word panini. I don't know how to spell it, but I can say it. So anyway, they have those to offer. Go see Alana's Place today. And welcome back out to this monsoon. We can hear it coming down hard outside right now. So if you're out and about driving, be careful right now. So we're going to open up the 6:30 segment with our special guest, Mr. G.W. Warren, out here, and y'all welcome him out to the
proud to be here
porch.
today. It's always good. I like that 6:30 slot. You know,
yes,
it's just,
yes.
hey, it's always good.
It is. You know, he was expecting Kenny out here, but he stuck with me.
Oh,
so,
I knew you were going to be here.
Yeah.
Kenny already got me prepared. So
that's right. I tell GW all the time, and he just said we met 20, 30 years ago, whatever. But I only known one other GW before in my life, and who was that? My grandfather. I told you that.
Really? Yeah, you did. You did.
My grandfather, he went by GW. George Winard, but that was his name, George Winard Forbes, but he went by GW.
Yeah, I had a great uncle that was from Eclectic, and his name was George Warren, and everybody called him GW. So this thing with GW, of course, I was Gary.
Yeah.
And I moved up here, like I said, 27 years ago, and went to work with a guy, and there was 5 Garys with the company, and he said, look, we're going to have to give you another name. So we started doing the GW thing, and it kind of stuck, and it's been good.
Well, at least they didn't give you some crazy nickname. You know, GW actually means something, but...
People always ask me, what does GW stand for? And I say, guess what? And I say, what? So, it's been a lot of fun.
That's right, that's right. Well, all right. Well,
it's been great. I've been listening on the way in, and I got here and I was thinking about the joy. That was really a nice little talk this morning to start the day, and I heard a great definition of joy here a little while back, and it's an attitude of the heart.
Right.
And I like that.
Right, right. You like Brett said, you don't have to. It's not always happiness, but joy is joy itself, and it's. Something so simple can be so hard to explain to somebody sometimes, but then something so hard can be so simple. But we got some folks watching us out there. Kimberly Byerly says, Merry Christmas. Dana Lett, good morning to you. We got several people watching us on Facebook this morning, so thank y'all for watching us live on Facebook and all the ones that are watching us on TV. And like I said, if you're on the radio right now and you're driving, be careful. It sounds like it's really raining.
It really, from Dadeville, drove over here from Dadeville, and it really started raining right there about the river bridge, and it really started coming down pretty good. I'd like to shout out people that are watching. I have a little thing I go to every Friday at Fanny's. We have a Bible study over there, and Mike Dinsmore, Mayor Dinsmore, is our leader. And shout out to all you guys out there that are watching the porch this morning, and say hello.
What time do y'all meet on Fridays?
We meet at 7:30.
I got you.
And we fellowship from 7:30 to 7:50, and then from 7:50 to 8:30 is the message. And we just got an incredible group. And hey, anybody's invited to come by and join us, and on those mornings. And it's been really good. It's been a real blessing, and just being in this community. I grew up in Montgomery, but been up here, and this is really my home now, and it's just really been a nice experience, and continues to be.
Well, I got a couple brother-in-laws that call this area the center of the universe, because they say everywhere we go, we find somebody from here, so you can't go anywhere without bumping into somebody. I mean, you can be in Timbuktu, Arizona, and there's Bill that lives down the street.
That's right. It's amazing.
You be in the airport in New York City, LaGuardia Airport, and sit down and go, oh, hey, what are you doing up here? Why are you doing up? So we're everywhere.
It really is.
But we have a good area right here in this Lake Martin area for sure. So you've been in the real estate world for how many years?
Right around 30 years.
Wow.
I mean, I first started, took the test in '86. I retired from the railroad at that time. I wanted to be around where I could watch my kids play ball and help coach and all that. And I didn't. I took the test and everything was ready to go, and then I decided to go into the insurance business. And I did that until 2000. And then, of course, I moved up here in, like I said, '98. So since actually reactivated my license in '07.
So railroad. What did you do? You were traveling. You were on the train.
I was on the train. I hired out as a railroad brakeman. And of course, back in the day, we had the engine, of course, on the front, still do, but they had the caboose.
Yeah.
And the caboose was the office of the train. That's where all the paperwork was and all that. So you had 2 guys. You had the conductor and the flagman that was on the caboose, and you had the engineer and the brakeman on the head end. Every now and then we'd have what they call a fireman. He would be an engineer in training. But I worked between Montgomery, Alabama and Thomasville, Georgia. So, we would leave Montgomery and go down through Troy and Brundage and Ozark and into Dothan, and then from Dothan on into Thomasville, Georgia.
Wow. Wow,
213 miles, and then all points in between there. They had a train from Dothan to Headland. They had one from Dothan to Elba that ran every day, so we had to have people working on that.
Danny Hayes was out here yesterday for the Tallapoosa, museum there in Dadeville, and we talked about the train tracks, the railroad trestles, and the train that went into the lake in 18, I don't know, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, they were building. And the wooden bridge, the pillars, been a big rain, and they shouldn't have gone across it, and it went into the water. But it was talking about how they were built they came through here and then went straight on up to Goodwater, and so by the time you worked there, tracks. Are they still laying new tracks now, or
I don't know that they are.
Yeah.
I mean, they're maintaining a lot of tracks, but then you see a lot of tracks that are no longer being maintained,
right,
and all that. But it's really been interesting because when I was growing up, my dad was a railway mail clerk. In other words, he was a post office clerk, but back then they actually had guys on the train. I actually remember going out as a kid to like Elmore or somewhere like that, and they'd have the mailbag hanging on the pole, and that train would come by
and grab it.
Put that arm out there and grab it, and that's what my dad did.
You've seen westerns where the cowboys would grab it and spin around when they're fighting on the
That's
train.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
I've seen those. Yeah,
So, but railroading's always been, and I mean, riding a train. The first train I ever rode was a train that was known as the Hummingbird that ran from Montgomery to New Orleans. I rode down there with my dad. He was in the mail car, and I was back in the passenger area and all that. So that was a great experience. I was 6 years old.
I remember when the Piggly Wiggly had their deli, which we missed the Piggly Wiggly deli so bad. It was good. They had good food there all the time. The trains, it seemed like when they were coming from Dadeville, they'd come around right there by the middle school. They'd stop, and the engineers, they'd get off and cross the road and go get Piggly Wiggly lunch and get back on the train and take off again. But almost, if it was lunchtime or supper time, they'd stop and get food at the Piggly Wiggly.
That's what we used to do. I mean, when I was, out there, when you're out there, of course, you're going one direction, and then you got trains that are meeting you. A lot of times you have to pull off in what they call a pass track.
Right.
And usually in these pass tracks between Montgomery and Dothan and even Thomasville, if you pull off, there's going to be a little country store out there, and you go in and get you a can of sardines or a piece of hoop cheese and that kind of thing. So, yeah, as soon as that thing stopped, we're going to get something to eat.
Right. Well, we used to, everybody used to take pennies and put them on the track.
Oh, yeah.
Squish them. Living here, we grew up, and just trains were just part of and they still come through, but not like they used to.
But you can hear that whistle. I mean, even now, I can hear a train whistle when I can't hear nothing else. And I get a mental picture of that guy sitting up there, that engineer sitting there blowing the whistle and all that. And now, from what I understand, most of that stuff, they have an engineer on the front and the conductor, both men ride the head engine.
Right.
And it's controlled by computer.
Yeah, and there's no caboose anymore. No caboose.
Just a flashing red light.
So back when Russell was booming and you were trying to get to work or you're trying to get somewhere, and of course the train would come through town, and you would count the engines. If it had 4 or 5 engines, like, we're gonna be here a while. That was it was gonna be a long one. If it had 1 or 2 engines, okay, well, we won't be here long.
And nowadays you see it, and I've checked on it, run by computer. You'll see a train. The head locomotives, 2 or 3, come across the crossing. And then, of course, 100 cars is a mile of train. So if you're ever sitting in a crossing and you want to count cars, when you get to 100, that's a mile. But anyway, nowadays you see a locomotive back in the train, maybe 100 cars back.
Yeah.
And then you got a long one. Because I checked one out not too long ago over there in Auburn. I was caught on the road there on Dean Road, where the railroad tracks cross there, and I counted 216 cars. So that thing was a little over 2 miles long.
Wow. Long time. Well, I hear some music. Good morning, Jim Hardy. He's a faithful watcher. And my Aunt Pat Bice says it's not raining at her place. Well, it's raining up here. You can hear it, but it's coming. You'll get wet here shortly, Aunt Pat. All right, we'll be right back with more of Mr. GW here and more of the Front Porch. Do not Carlisle's, since a long time ago. They've been there forever. I know they've been there forever because I've been going there since I was old enough to go. Go by there and get the scoop, and they're talking about ice cream, or if you don't know what's going on in town, you might hear some things in there if you go around and listen and talk. They've got great lemon lime freezes, great sandwiches, chicken salad, a couple of different versions of chicken salad. Go by Carlisle's downtown on Main Street, right beside the railroad track. We were talking about railroads out here, but go see the good folks over at Carlisle's today.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experience all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Hi, I'm Quinn Harrelson at Riverbank and Trust. As a mortgage lender, I work hard to earn my clients' trust. That means being accessible when they need me, on my personal cell phone, even on the weekends, and delivering mortgage options that work best for their financial well-being. Building lasting relationships and the excitement of helping clients purchase a home, well, that never gets old.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwaters Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly, and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwaters Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dadeville. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dadeville, Alabama.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Anthony's Plumbing. No job is too small for Anthony's Plumbing. They're licensed and insured right here in our market in the Lake Martin area. If you've got plumbing issues, stopped up sinks, stopped up whatever, or you just got just any kind of plumbing issues, or if you need a plumber to come out and plumb a new bathroom, Anthony's Plumbing can do whatever you need to do in the plumbing world. Call them today at 256-596-1111. It's not a great day to be a plumber outside right now, but give them a call. Well, we're back out here with Mr. G.W. Warren, and we're talking railroads, and who knows what we're going to talk about this segment.
Hey, shout out to Kenny Riley and Larkin Radney. I know they got something to do with Carlisle.
They do. They are the owners over there.
Good friends of mine.
Every now and then you'll see them with a little apron on. They'll be in there working.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Larkin, he joins us every now and then over at Fanny's on Fridays, and it's good, man. It's just a lot of good people out here in this community.
Tons and tons of folks, but we have great people here. I'm looking forward to get past all this wintertime weather, and this year the 100th anniversary of the lake. And,
wow!
You know, it's amazing, and you're just a little bit older than me, but the lake's been around 100 years. And my papa, G.W., he used to tell me stories of, he was there when they dedicated the old Kalijah Bridge original, and when they backed the water up in 1927. He was 8 years old.
Wow.
And so it's kind of cool to hear his side of the stories. He grew up down there in Elmore County, and they came up for that dedication. And 100 years ago, they were building the dam to make the lake, and it's kind of cool. And so I think out of that 100 years, I've been around for 60% of that, you know.
That's
so,
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 1926. So I was born 26 years later. Yeah. So I tell you, they had an interesting. It's funny you'd mentioned that. They had an interesting reel. You know, when you go out on your phone now, you can always get on some reel. They had a thing, and some guy did like a little thing, a podcast, whatever you call it, talking about how Lake Martin is one of the most haunted lakes because of all the cities and people can go up in certain coves and stuff, and all of a sudden the engine will stall, and just all kinds of crazy stuff, and lights that rise on the water like little orbs that sit above the water in different places.
Well, there, you know, that train, talk about that train that went into the river. Parts of that train is still there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way that could get
But the
it
cities
out.
and towns
Yeah.
that were covered up by water, that the buildings are still there.
That and
churches
they,
and
they
houses.
cut trees down and just wrapped them up in cables and anchored them to the ground. I've always wanted to get on. I mean, on scuba dive, but it would be neat to, if you could see well enough, to go down like a Chimney Rock and all that, just to see what all. How many cell phones are on the bottom of the lake?
Oh my goodness! Oh, and sunglasses.
Sunglasses, rings. I mean, I lost a hat and a towel this year. I know I lost my sunglasses. I wear. I bought these fishermen, and they float, so if they fall off, they go there and get them. But all the stuff that gets dropped into the lake, and you know, people used to take the beer cans and pop them and just sink them, which I don't know why people did that, but I bet there's a ton of them on the bottom of the lake.
No doubt, no doubt.
On the bottom of the lake, but lots and lots of stuff down there that we don't see. Same thing with the ocean, you know, you think about it, the ocean's huge, but the Gulf of Mexico, there's boats everywhere out there every day, and there's always stuff falling in.
Well, I mean, you know, we're getting excited. Everybody's getting excited about Christmas for sure, and then of course, New Year's. I'm excited about New Year's. I'm actually going to go down to Orange Beach and celebrate the New Year down there this year, and with my kids and my grandkids and my grandson and I. I got a 16-year-old grandson. He and I are going to do the polar plunge on New Year's Day at the Floribama.
Oh wow!
So
I hope it's 27 degrees.
And he's in Fairhope, and he's the school there. He's a pirate, the Fairhope Pirates. So we've got pirate outfits that we're going to wear to the polar plunge. I've already got my eye patch and my shirt and my sash and my head bandana and all that, and I'm ready to be a pirate.
And I know you've probably been to the Polar Plunge here. They have done it.
I have.
I've never jumped in the water.
Yeah.
But my son, who's 22 now, he might have been 10 or 12.
Yeah.
He jumped in that one day. I've got him on video, and he was freezing. It was one of those days it was like 30 degrees. It was cold. And
the last time I did it, I can't remember when it was, I did it, and I walked out into the water and walked up to where the water was at my chest. And I come back out, and my old buddy Chris Harris says, "What's wrong with you, GW?" He said, "You didn't even go underwater." I said, "Hey, man, I walked out there to my chest." And it was cold.
Well, in the spring when we start getting out on the boats and stuff in April and May, that water's still chilly.
Oh, it is.
And I can't just walk into it. I got to jump. I just got to go out there and get in it. I can't ease in. It just drives me insane for that cold. Just ease up on you, so I have to go ahead and just dive on in.
Well, you figure anything under 80 degrees is chilly. I mean, your body's 98.6.
Yeah, the lake probably, what the temperature may be in the mid to high 60s in April, maybe.
Right,
like that.
exactly.
And that's cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's very cool.
Because you think about when you're in a shower, you're taking a warm shower. The average temperature of a warm shower is about 104.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then you get drop to 40 degrees. And then we complain in July and August when you're burning up and you jump in. It's like, I got to find a cool spot somewhere.
That's right. That's where you got to have that joy.
That's right. I'm going to go deeper over here to see if I can find some cool water. But if you've never been in the lake in January, it's cold.
It's cold.
But
it's fun. It's fun to go over there to Kalijah and just fellowship with everybody. I always see Lacey Howell and that bunch over there, and it's just a good time to go over there and do that, or either just watch it. If you're not participating, just to watch
I'm
it.
a good spectator on that.
And then you got the people that go out there and make them swim and get the money and all. They compete for that little thing, swim out there and go around the swimming buoy or whatever.
Middle of January, I'm pretty white and I'm pretty big, so I don't want to be seen out there. Just they don't want to see me out there swimming. Yeah. But look at here, Keenan Dean is watching us.
I'm a member of that club.
Yeah, Keenan. Good morning.
Good morning, KD.
Mr. Keenan Dean. He's watching us on Facebook.
KD.
He pulled Facebook up. I'm impressed, Kenny. I'm impressed. Lots of fun in our area. New Year's Eve will be here. Christmas is here. Golly, this is the shortest month. I know it's 31 days, but it goes by so fast. It's December. What's today? The 17th right now.
Today is the 18th.
18th. Yeah,
18th.
But it says right there the 18th.
Yeah.
I mean, it's here. Christmas is here. Well, I hear Christmas music. I'm gonna miss the Christmas music next month. Whenever Christmas.
What's your favorite Christmas song? I know you like to sing.
Oh gosh. I like Christmas in Dixie as far as a contemporary secular song. And then Oh Holy Night, Mary Did You Know? Those are my favorite ones.
I like I'll Be Home for Christmas.
That's a good one, too.
That's a good one.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Do not go away. Coons Corner Deli and Catering over on Hillby Street right here in Alexander City. You need to call them if you got some catering needs right now for Christmas. It's not too late to give them a holler over there, 256-234-3557. They're serving breakfast right now. My Uncle George is over there working. Go in there and tell him that his favorite nephew said good morning, and he'll smile. But today is Thursday the 18th, so here is the menu for Coons Corner. Lunch today: fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, cream corn, mixed greens, purple hull peas, fried okra, oh my goodness, and blackberry cobbler. I bet if you put a scoop of ice cream on that, that'd be good. Scoop of ice cream on the blackberry cobbler. Go by and see Coons Corner today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion.
helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you always.
Obituary is brought to you this morning by Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service for Mr. Gregory Lynn Bishop, 58, of New Site will be Sunday, December 21st at 2 p.m. at the New Salem Baptist Church. Burial will follow in the Bethlehem New Salem Cemetery. The family will receive friends on Sunday from 12:30 to 1:30 at New Salem Baptist Church. Funeral service for Miss Betty Nix, 97, of Alexander City will be Friday, December 19th at 11 a.m. at First Baptist Church in Alexander City. Burial will follow in the Shelby Memory Gardens. The family will receive friends on Friday morning from 10 to 11 at First Baptist Church. Funeral services for Miss Linda Henderson Williams, 75, of Dayville will be Thursday, December 18th at 2 p.m. at the Chapel of Langley Funeral Home. The family will receive friends on Thursday the 18th from 12 to 1:30 at Langley Funeral Home, and Langley's in charge of those services. Funeral service for Miss Janice C. Tapley, 81, of Alexander City will be Friday, December 19th at 3 p.m. at the Chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is honored to serve the family of Miss Janice C. Tapley. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families who have lost loved ones over the past few days, and we'll be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Music Depot, Highway 280, Alexander City, right next to Depot Gun and Pond. Owner Andy Tucker says, come on in. $99 out the door, acoustic or electric guitars. And when it comes to band equipment, they got every type band equipment, amplifiers, organs, keyboards, and a little bit of everything when it comes to music. That's Music Depot, Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Gracie's Flowers and their team of cute little elves are ready to help you prepare for the holiday season. They have a beautiful selection to choose from, starting with the precious manger scene, a wreath decorated with cardinals, and a gorgeous Christmas tree filled with a variety of ornaments. Pick you up some delicious cheese straws while you're there too. So go see them today, located on Hillaby Street. Gracie's Flowers is wishing you a thankful and merry holiday season.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Enoch's Hardware, Bait, and Tackle. Mr. Christopher Crumley has opened up this store down in Rockford on Jackson Street. You can call them at 256-329-4330. They've got an email address. I think it says enochhardware2025@gmail.com. I think that's what it says down there. But all your hardware needs and bait and tackle. So you can go in there and get you a hammer and nails and all kinds of fun stuff. And then if you're going to go fishing, they can take care of that too. Go see Enoch's today down in Rockford, Alabama. And welcome back out again to the front porch on this rainy, well, it just kind of quit. We can hear it rain hard in here. I mean, you can hear it when it's raining hard, and it just went away. So if y'all don't hear any noise, that means it's stopped raining out there right now. But we are so happy to have our next guest out here, my buddy, President Jeff Lynn from the Central Alabama Community
How you doing,
College.
Scott? Good to see you, buddy.
Good to have you out here.
Thank you.
Kenny's not here, so you're stuck with just me.
Hey, that's good.
Normally
Well-
I'm over there, and I just kind of laugh, and I'm kind of like the Ed McMahon sometimes, and I just go, yeah,
Y'all are good partners.
But today I get to talk.
You get to do the whole show.
I know.
That's
it's-
great.
I
Yeah.
know.
How
So,
you doing?
I'm just a squirrel gathering nuts, just working all the time, and so are you. So you're always busy. Always got something going on out at CAC, and we've had all kind of stuff going on. We have the concert out there. They've had the nativity scenes out there. I mean, you open up for the whole community to come out and do all kinds of fun stuff on campus. So that's great.
Yeah, Reverend Mike Waldrop sent me a long text yesterday or the day before, and just talking about the number of cars that went through for the drive-through nativity scene, and then also all the great things that they did with saving a lot of people, and then also having a lot of prayers and then talking to people. And so it was just
right.
I hope we can continue to do it next year and the year after and the year after, and it just grows and grows. But and they had to go through some pretty cold weather too, so it was
it got
pretty
good.
extreme, and luckily no major storms. But they really touched a lot of lives, and that's what we want to see. We want to open it up to anybody that can help touch lives and change lives for our community.
That's right. I know. We had the concert out there Thursday night, and Saturday morning I went over and did the national anthem for the wrestling tournament.
Yeah.
All those kids on campus, and
so that was the
that's
first time
huge.
ever we had to put the wrestling inside the BCG, where we normally were putting in the gym, but we've been under construction, as you know, for the theater in the upstairs area.
Right.
Working with them, that it worked out real well for them.
I think it did. I went in there, and it was nice, and they had a good turnout for that. All the little boys wrestling. It was chaos when I first got there. It's like, oh my gosh, they were running around and having a lot of fun in there.
Yeah.
So the auditorium, you said you went in yesterday.
Yeah.
And tell us where we are. I mean, I've seen the renderings, and I've been in there. But
yeah, I think the last time you were there, we had all of the scaffolding up and everything, and so you really couldn't get a picture of what it's going to look like. So all the scaffolding's gone. They're putting in the HVAC systems and whatnot, and then they'll be coming in probably beginning of February or end of February, putting the seats in.
Okay.
And so once they get the carpet in, we've extended the stage out, so we've added on to that with some new things. And we were speccing out a drive-through, so if you're actually going to load equipment, band equipment, or theater equipment or whatever, we're going to make a little drive down from the side parking lot, so you
Yep.
can drive down a vehicle with a trailer or a
That's
truck.
gonna be nice.
And then unload there and then drive out. And so, and we got the lift in, you know, so it wasn't ADA compliant. So now we've got an elevator in there. So they come in from the top floor and then go up and down. And so, it's coming together really, really
I'm
nicely. I'd like
excited.
to get the group back out there and kind of show them.
Right. I want to come see it again. I can't wait till it's completed. Along with that being completed, the new high school, all this is kind of exciting to see some of the new buildings.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's funny. We were on stage practicing for the concert, and some of the guys that went to the junior college when I was there, we all sang over there in the auditorium, and they were like, which is that the building? I was like, no, you're pointing. They were trying to figure out what buildings are what. And the library building, which is gone now.
The old library.
The old one.
Yeah,
It threw them off because it looks like there was everything there. You know, it's just a clean
it's just
slate.
level. It's ready for a next building. Yep.
And I got tickled. I was like, look, they were arguing with me of where the buildings were. I said, look, I'm here all the time. I know exactly where these buildings were. No, you're wrong. I said, walk outside and let me show you. And but they were like, well, what was over there? I said, the old library.
We need you to do tours for us.
I know it. I mean, you know, and say that, what do they call it? Oh, shoot, I just lost the name of the little cafeteria. We called it something.
Oh, the deli up there?
But what they had a name for it, and I just totally, the cage.
Oh, okay.
The cage.
Okay. Is that what it was called?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And we would go there and, you know, get food and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's no longer there. And I don't think, no, it's because it's in one of the main buildings. But yeah, lots have changed over the past.
Absolutely.
40.
A few years, right? So
yeah, just a few decades.
And then the library, the newer library, we've renovated that now. So that's going to be our new chemistry wing, biology, nursing wing, new classrooms, new office spaces, making that a more of a student center service area.
You know what? I'm supposed to turn my phone off, and I'm gonna get in trouble because that just ding-dinged out here. The cave, I call it the cage. Barry Boland just corrected me. Thank you, Barry. It was called the cave.
The cave, okay.
The cave.
I mean, that was upstairs in the HEA building, right? Or was
No.
that
It was over in the.
Oh, in the BS building.
Yeah, right there across the
Business and Science building.
Across the
Okay.
pond from Betty Carroll. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You would walk out, and the pond was right there.
Nice.
You walked into the bottom down there, and that's where we all hung out. And you know, you didn't have to go to the fast food joints. We had food right there, and they had a lady that ran it, and sandwiches and snacks and whatever.
Absolutely.
But I call it the cage. It's the cave. Thank you, Barry Boland, for
Well, we
correcting me.
definitely, thanks, Barry. Appreciate
I'm sitting there
that.
talking about their memories because they couldn't tell what buildings were where, and I had to point it out to them. But so on that big space where the old library was,
yes,
if you can tell or not, surely going to use that part of the campus for something eventually, right?
Absolutely. So that's good space for a new building down the road as we need it. And then also with the building, the Business and Science building is too, you know, that building is beyond its maintenance, if you will. So that's probably going to go down as well. And then the plans are to renovate the admin building, the main building, and put some other programs in there that are much needed in the community.
Right.
And so just got to secure, you know, funding for everything. So that's the big kick. But, you know, enrollment, like I mentioned before, we're up 45% enrollment for the last 4 years. So things are going good, but we got to also continue to listen to business and industry and add programs that they need as well. And we'll have a lot of great successes with students going through our workforce programs, career technical programs, going to work, and going through our transfer to our great four-year schools that we partner with as well.
Sure.
I mean, obviously, we want them to boomerang back and create a business or work for a company in this area so we can be that economic driver. But
Right. All right, well,
kind of like you did.
Yep, all three of my children went there before they went to Auburn and did well. And I don't know why you wouldn't want to go there unless you just get this great scholarship paying for everything somewhere else.
That's right. That's
you
right.
Go right here, here to our little, not little, our little quaint town has a great facility here called Central Alabama Community College, and formerly known, all those folks I sang with last week, we still call it the junior college.
Absolutely.
That's the way it was when we were there.
ACJC, right.
Alexander City State Junior College.
That's right.
That's what, there was some diploma, what do you call it, folders?
Yes.
We were trying to find something to lift the TV back or something for our words, and Steve Lewis came out of some closet behind stage, and all those blue ones, and they were empty. They didn't have diplomas in them, and they were like, "That doesn't say ACJC." I'm like, "No, it does not. It says something else." But,
Well, I've got a big sign in my office that was given to me. It's a big road sign from 280 and Alex City Junior College on it. So I don't know if you've seen that. It's
I probably remember seeing the
about
sign.
8 feet long and about 150 pounds. And,
Oh, wow. And it's in your office.
Yeah. Come over there.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, the Christmas music means that we will have to go away for a few minutes, but do not go away permanently. Come back, or either watch the commercials, go get you a cup of coffee, eat another biscuit, do something, come right back. We're going to be back out here with President Jeff Lynn with CAC. Doc's Cafe, located downstairs at the Russell Medical Center, located out on Highway 280. They're open for breakfast right now, 6:30 to 9:30, Monday through Friday, and lunch, 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They have a menu line, 256-329-7625. The menu for today, I've never understood why we pronounce this word the way we do it, but lasagna, it looks like lasagna to me, but lasagna or barbecue pork chops, goodness gracious. Baked beans, potato wedges, corn nuggets, Brussels sprouts, and the soup is chicken and wild rice. They've got some great sweet tea there. Go by and see them today. If you go through the line and you get there checking out, tell them we spoke kindly and nicely about them here on the front porch, and they'll give you a 10% discount. Go see Doc's Cafe today.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Alex City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Alex City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Butterfly's Gift Shop is located in downtown Dadeville, Alabama, behind the historic courthouse. Little Miss Paisley enjoys shopping, game day apparel, Chimney Rock hot sauce, caps, and a whole lot more. Then through the doors to Sweet Magnolia Salon and Spa, where the girls are doing massages, hair, and facials. Mallory is now a skin consultant. Love doing hair and makeup for weddings. That's Sweet Magnolia Salon and Spa in downtown Dayton.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Well, that 100% right there is the most accurate thing I've read all morning, I think. It is 100% chance of rain here this morning, and we're getting all 100% of it. It's about 53, 54 degrees, going to get up to 61. Low tonight is going to be 41. Still going to be raining tonight, so if you got outside plans today, you might want to cancel those. It's going to be raining all day. But tomorrow, the sun is coming back out with hardly any chance of rain tomorrow and Saturday. Highs in the 50s and 60s. Low tomorrow night is going to be 30. It's going to be pretty much normal temperatures, maybe just a tad warmer than normal right now, but as your 5-day forecast right there. Brought to you by Top Gun Pest Control, located down at 1891 Highway 280 in Alexander City. Call them at 256-414-8309. If you got bugs and pests, you want to give them a call. They will come and take care of them for you. And here we are back out here. It's about 7:15 on a Thursday morning. Glad you're watching us on your Roku TV or your Spectrum channel or your Facebook Live. We're on Facebook right now. Several folks are out there. Even Kenny Dean was watching us on Facebook this morning. And shout out to Kenny. And he and Ellen have been up in Birmingham. She's had a procedure and is doing well so far. I think they may be coming home today or tomorrow. So we're excited about that. Thank you for all your prayers and thoughts for Miss Ellen. John Ballard's watching us. Diane Riccio is watching us. Oh, my goodness. We've got all kind of folks. I mean, you must be popular, so people are kind of watching.
That's
yes.
great. John and I are trying to get together too, so John, we'll get back together soon. So.
Kenny will be back on Monday morning, and I'm sure he will give us an update then on what all's going on with Miss Ellen. But glad that they're coming home soon. Well, we had something we were going to talk about. It. You were going to mention something, and I just forgot.
Well, we've got new scholarship programs that we started with
Riverbank
and Trust, and so Randy Dawkins was able to come out and write a check for several of our students and help out. So we really appreciate that partnership. And we just recreated our foundation, so our foundation's live. We're going to have some things that we roll out pretty soon for that. And so it's been exciting. Some people have already donated some money to that to help us. And it's all towards helping with scholarships and growing, changing lives in Tallapoosa County.
This may be, I hate to use the word stupid, but a stupid question. People are familiar with Auburn, Alabama, the boosters and the people that write those big checks for the NIL or whatever else,
right.
that they're sending money to this, whatever school, that type of thing. Do you have someone that goes out and fundraises? I'm sure you do. But
we do. Actually, it's Scott Hardy. Scott Hardy, that's part of his job. Okay. So he's kind of got multiple hats, marketing that, and then government affairs as well. So you're going to see a big rollout later on in January. And so, but he's already been working with a few people and stuff like that. We've had some good donations thus far. So you're going to hear about some more that we'll announce later after Christmas. But and then we'll start back alumni program. So we might tap into you and your friends and whatnot. So we want to try to reach the alumni that went through ACJC.
Right.
Now it's CAC since 1989. But, you know, and it's all for a great purpose to really give back to the students that really need that help. About 64% of our students need some kind of financial support.
Right.
And or working. So, and I worked when I was in college. You probably did too, but at least carrying your trombone on the halftime show, right? So.
Right. No. Oh, I worked. Yeah, I had jobs. You know, when I was going to junior college. I mean, I did not.
You were a security guard, right?
Yeah,
You told me about that
two
story.
summers. Yeah, 2 summers, and then during the school year, I worked. You know, back then, Russell. I mean, if you were a teenager in school and of working at 16 or older, if you wanted a part-time job, you had one. There was
that's right.
There was no excuse not to have one back then because Russell had these. And my nose is itching. But somebody's coming to see us, I guess. Russell had these, 8-hour shifts in the different meals. Well, they would split them up into 4-hour shifts.
Oh,
and so
okay.
you could work
Split
a
'em.
4-hour shift. So
Okay.
I would run from the auditorium at the junior college or at CAC. I'd leave there and scoot over to the old number 1 mill and work 2 to 6.
Wow.
Monday through Friday.
Oh, that's great.
Sometimes they'd call you in on Saturday. And then they would have somebody else like me, a student, mainly college, the
Sure.
junior college students. That person would come in at 6 and work till 10 o'clock.
Absolutely.
So they have that second shift. And
Yeah,
it
you
was,
split that shift between
and
the
you know,
two
and,
people.
and they weren't. It wasn't doing Russell any. There's no favors to Russell. They were doing the community a favor.
Absolutely.
Allowing
Absolutely.
young people to have a job making back then, $5, $6 an
Sure,
hour, whatever
sure.
it was,
It's good money back
and
then.
folding
Yeah.
T-shirts and cutting sweatshirts, whatever. So yeah, we worked. And when I went to Auburn, I was a lifeguard at the student activities pool. So that was
Nice.
They didn't pay as much at Auburn. Russell paid you a whole lot better than minimum wage. So if minimum wage was $3.35 back in 1986, I probably made $5 or $6 an hour at Russell. But when I became a lifeguard at Auburn, they paid all the student workers got paid minimum wage.
Okay.
And I was like, this ain't worth it, but I still did it because I got a little spending money. But
Absolutely.
we always worked. And my kids, they work too when they're at school.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Same here. My kids, too. I worked at West Point Pepperell over in Opelika rather than Russell here, but because I lived over in Auburn. But, yeah, I think it's good. I think there's jobs out there today for people that want a job, too.
No, they're everywhere. I mean,
Everywhere.
they're it's mainly now in the service business.
Absolutely.
If you're
Yeah.
a young person wanting to work, in which that's a great life training job, I think, in the service.
I
If you're
think
waiting tables or if you're.
You need to meet the public and
Yes.
deal with the public and get to know how to talk with the public and deal with situations, troubleshoot issues that come up. And I think it's a great way to build your life skills for future.
Yes, just to be able to talk to folks.
Yeah.
Because young folks, some of them don't know how to talk to people.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
For some reason, I never had that problem.
That's a good thing. But that's why you're here, right?
Right. But it was always fun to have those part-time jobs.
We've got some other great things going on too. We still have not the Mars mission, but the space station mission, where we've got our students were selected to send an experiment up there, and so it got delayed a little bit, so it's going to be later on in 26. But still, that's going up in the space station, and then it'll come down, and then they'll be able to analyze the results of that, and it's a zero gravity growing. Learn how to grow seeds and plants and stuff like that, because it's the future Mars mission that they're trying to come up with different ways to grow food on the moon and generate other power solutions so they can get further into the Mars location. So it's all pieced together very, very delicately. So it's very nice.
Interesting stuff going on. CAC, so I guess the winter or whatever enrollment has already happened for January, or is it,
So if you're still wanting to register, please come by.
You still
call
can
us.
right now.
You still can, yeah. So latest numbers I saw, we're up about 17.5% for the January. So spring, we call it the spring, even though it's still winter. But and that'll start in January and then go through May, and then we'll have graduation in May, and then we start our summer semester. So
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. I hear music again. That is our prompt. All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Merry
Thank
Christmas
you.
to you
Merry
and your
Christmas.
family.
Merry Christmas to you
Cindy,
and your family.
we were both married
Yeah.
to Cindy's.
Two Cindys.
Two Cindys.
Keep
I
us
know.
straight, right?
That's right. Cindy keeps us straight. We'll be right back with more of the Front Porch, and we'll have the Reverend Ben Hayes. Henderson Glass, located at 2895 Davil Road, right here in Alexander City. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can reach them at 256-234-5464 or go online at hendersonglassal.com. All your broken glass needs, your new glass needs. If you have a car window busted, they'll handle that for you. Can I say busted out here? Broken, chipped, whatever. Go give them a call today for all your windows and glass needs.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
For all your camping needs, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class C, small trailers. Camping World in Salem has them. If you're looking for RV accessories, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Hitch and tow, RV essentials, RV lifestyle, RV interior. Whatever you need for your RV, Camping World in Salem has you covered. 3141 Lee Road 179, just off Highway 280 in Salem under the giant American flag.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and AOD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Welcome back out to the final 30 minutes of the show here on this rainy Thursday morning. And our next guest is no stranger to the front porch out here. I think everybody in Tallapoosa County knows. The Reverend Ben Hayes from First Baptist Church in Dadeville.
Hey, good morning. Good to see everybody.
Welcome out
Glad
here.
to be with you.
We're just finding out that he knows my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So from the University of Mobile down that way. But anyways, what's going on?
Man, I tell you what, it's almost Christmas, and I can't wait for two reasons. One, I love to celebrate the birth of our Savior. But two, when Christmas comes, that means I get some downtime, and this month has been busy.
Oh, it's something every night. I tell people it's the fastest month in the year because it has 31 days in it, but I think we only have 12 hours each day because it's not 24 hours. It seems like you blink and here it is.
Well, Sunday night we had our choir programs. Fantastic job. Charlie Kuykendall, Austin Glass, they did a fantastic job with that. Monday night had our first responders Christmas dinner. Tuesday night, Sonia and I are doing the college and career group, and we had them together. And then Wednesday night had the police officers Christmas dinner. So it's been one thing right after another. Tonight we got the Kiwanis Christmas dinner. I'll be speaking there, and so all of you Dadeville Kiwanis members, come on out, and it'll be good.
So I'm an Elk City Kiwanian, and we don't have a Christmas dinner. We can't let y'all outdo us down there. We need to have one up here.
Well, and
we're meeting today. I'm gonna bring that up at lunch.
Yeah,
today.
do that because it's going to be a good thing. We're going to meet at the church and have that dinner, so it'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be good. I know our Kiwanis Club and that Kiwanis Club, they're very active down there, and Kiwanians are good folks for sure. But Dadeville's all decorated up. Your churches, I came by there one night, and y'all got lights, and it's just beautiful down through there. Right across the street from y'all, that big magnolia tree.
Right.
That is beautiful.
The Dadeville Beautification Board does a great job with that. They actually set up the manger scene there in front of the church, so it's fantastic. If you haven't been on the inside, though, you need to come inside and see the sanctuary. Our ladies and their husbands do a fantastic job putting up those decorations.
Right. I sometimes wish we would leave them up longer than we do, but at home, I think we decorated before Thanksgiving. So I'm thinking, but then you think, well, that's really early, but it's really not because here we are, and I think it feels like we just put them up, but it has been several weeks ago. But they go back in a box, and you don't see them again for 11 months.
Typically, when our kids come on Thanksgiving, we wait and decorate while they're here. But they were not going to be here this year for Thanksgiving. We'll have them for Christmas. And we were going to be out of town for Thanksgiving. So the first weekend in November, we put up our Christmas decorations.
Well, I mean, the retail stores, they start in September, I think. They have a little bit of Thanksgiving over here, and all of a sudden it's gone. You know?
Well, it's funny because you get Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas decorations all at the same time these days. So
a friend of mine works at Home Depot up in Sylacauga, and he sent our group text yesterday. All decorations 50% off at Home Depot right now. I was like, wow. Well,
that's what we do. Is we typically hit all the stores right around the time they put them on sale and buy for next year. So
So what else is going on in your world in Dadeville?
Well, today at 11 o'clock, we got our Forever Young Senior Adult Group meeting for a lunch, and our Forever Young Choir is going to sing our Christmas program. We have sung at Dadeville Healthcare, the Veranda, and Chapman's nursing homes. This past Tuesday, we were at Chapman's, had a great time with the folks there. And then Sunday morning, the Forever Young Choir will sing in the early service, and then the Celebration Choir will sing in the second service. So that pretty much will bring our Christmas, well, except for Christmas Eve service, December 24th at 5 p.m. That will kind of close out our Christmas this year.
Yeah, we've got Candlelight Sunday night up here at First Baptist, singing 3 times Sunday. I'll be in Dadeville. A friend of mine, she and I are doing a Christmas little concert in the Dadeville Performing Arts at 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon, and singing at Jordan's Harbor Sunday morning. So lots of Christmas singing right now going on. So y'all call it Forever Young. Up here at First Baptist, we call it Happy Hearts.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I love all the names we give these groups.
Yeah.
And when they first named it Happy Heart several years ago, they're like, that's 55 and up. I was like, I'm in the Happy Hearts group. I thought that was my mom's group, but here we are. I mean, it's like, yeah, all my friends are like, we're in that group now, you know. Well,
I hate to do this. Our senior adult Sunday school class is used to be the 50-plus class. I'm afraid that's about 20 years out of date, so a few years ago, they named it after one of our sweet, sweet ladies who went to be with Jesus during COVID, Miss Pat White. So now it's the Pat White class.
I got you.
So no age involved.
No, I know. And he's speaking of Sunday school and age, you know, people don't like to grow up.
No.
You know, we had our Sunday school party last week, and some of the ladies were like, we should have already been out of here like 6 or 8 years ago, but we just don't want to leave this Sunday. I was like, age is mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. So come on, no matter what age you are.
Well,
just as long as you're coming.
What I've learned as a pastor is you don't expect anybody to move up.
Right.
You just have to build in classes beneath them. I taught our young adult class a few weeks ago, and I went in there and I said, guys, I got to tell you, y'all aren't young adults anymore. Y'all are. I don't think any of them were younger than 40.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And so you just have to build in classes beneath that and
you know,
work that way.
I forgot what the oldest class. You know, the men they assemble, and then the ladies go over here and the men go over there. You know, and my dad he passed away 3 years ago this month, but he was in that older class, and like, we don't move up. We just move out now.
When we first came to Dadeville, there was a small class of senior adult men, precious men, that met every Sunday. And I'll never forget when Sonia and I got there, we decided we were going to go to every Sunday school class. So I went to the women's classes with her. She went to the men's classes with me. And so the Sunday we ended up in that class with all of those senior adult men, the topic was sexual morality. And so that was really interesting in dealing with that.
Oh, I bet.
But all of those precious men have gone to be with the Lord. John Percy Oliver, one of those guys, and Wayne Chase, one of those guys. But it was a great, great time to get to know them.
Yeah, it's. I guess the older you get, you know, the more you realize, like, I'm in that next generation. You know, I went to a visitation yesterday. 96-year-old gentleman passed away, and we were there like a reunion. We hadn't seen people in forever, and we're like, we're the kids of that generation, and now we're like, we're the next ones, you know. So it just, life moves on. You know?
I remember I used to be the youngest pastor in the group. Of course, now that was 40 years ago.
Right.
And so now I'm one of the senior pastors of the group.
In my mortgage world, we'll go to meetings and stuff, and I'm the old dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, there's no one here older than me. I'm like, But yeah, it is what it is.
Well, the neat thing about it is that with age sometimes comes wisdom. And you learn how to deal with people better. You know, I can look back over the years and think, man, I wish I'd handled that differently. Right. But you learn from your mistakes, and then you are able to deal with the next group a little bit better.
Right,
so.
Exactly. Age. I'm glad to keep aging, though. Glad to keep aging. But all right, well, First Baptist Church, Dadeville, Alabama, Reverend Ben Hayes. He's not just the pastor at First Baptist Church. He is the man in Dadeville. When we come back, we may talk about some other stuff you do.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A, located out on Highway 280 here in Alexander City. Hey, they got Letters to Santa going on Saturday the 20th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. come by, get you a pen and paper there, and write your letter to Santa Claus. Put it in the special mailbox. They're sending it straight to the big guy himself. Every child that sends a letter will receive a free cookie from 10 to 11 at Chick-fil-A this Saturday morning, December 20th. Go by and see the folks over there. They got all kind of good stuff. They got specialty milkshakes for this time of year. And of course, the chicken's always good. Go see Chick-fil-A located on Highway 280 right here in Alexander City.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, "Donald, can you find it for me?" That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Hi, my name's Mac Alexander. This is my wife, Carolyn Alexander. And the reason we love our church, it's just an awesome family of believers in Jesus Christ. And our church genuinely has a heart for souls and community.
And we love our Sunday school class. It's a wonderful group of people, and we pray for each other in the good times and in the hard times.
As the heat of summer fades and cooler temperatures come calling, we look forward to that feeling of fall. It's the perfect time to be outdoors with family and friends, and a great time to be alive. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sutherland, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off. Plus, we'll make your season even brighter with no payments until April. Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
I hear the rain again. It's still raining, folks. If you're out in your car listening to us on the radio, be careful, be careful, be careful. Allow yourself a little extra time to get to work this morning if you're on your way to work, because whoever just went by, they weren't allowing them any extra time. They were flying. I just heard that truck go by really fast. So slow down. It's raining. Glad to be back out here with the Reverend Ben Hayes from First Baptist Church in Dadeville. And we said right before we went to the break, he does more than just that. So tell us what else you do down in Dadeville, Alabama.
Well, I'm really honored and humbled to be a part of the community. I serve as the chaplain of the football team. Richard White, back when he was coaching, asked me to do it, and I've been doing it ever since. And then I became the chaplain for the Dadeville Police Department. I was with the police officers last night for their Christmas dinner, and Chief Floyd was talking about how that happened, said it just kind of got dumped in my lap. But again, it was a God thing.
Yes.
That allowed me to serve. And then became the chaplain for the Dadeville Fire Department. And we do every Monday night, we do a Bible study for first responders there at the firehouse. And just a great opportunity to give back to the community, to minister there. I try to get to the schools as often as I can. I don't get to go to all the basketball games, but I go to all the football games, I go to a lot of the baseball games, and just try to be there with the kids.
Yes, yeah. It's, in a small town that we live in here in Dadeville, if you're the pastor at that church, I mean, you're in the community, you know, you're going to be. Because the community is you're right there in the middle. Your church is right in the middle of the community, so that's what you need to be doing. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole point of ministry is to minister, and that doesn't mean you just minister to this small block of people. It is to whomever has a need that you go. And I told the Lord years ago, wherever you want me to serve, that's where I'll serve. If somebody asks me to come, I'll pray about it, and if you tell me to go, I'll go. And so it has been a great opportunity to be a part of Dadeville. I was talking to Bill Turner, who was the chairman of the search committee that called me to Dadeville, and was talking to him Tuesday. And I said, you know what? I've been to a lot of different places, and Dadeville is the first place that we ever felt like we were home immediately. We've been in places we served for 10 years and never felt like it was home.
Right.
We were outsiders, but
Right.
Dadeville has embraced us, and we love the place.
Right. Well, I mentioned, I think it was Jeff, the previous guest, or maybe GW too. It's the center of the universe. Everywhere we go, my brother-in-law that you know that's on the board down at Mobile, University of Mobile, he says we all have chips implanted that we're from here, because everywhere we go we find people that we know from here, or we know somebody or whatever. But we live in a great area for sure.
And we do. It's fantastic. The only, and I think that things are changing in Dadeville, but we need some affordable housing for our young families so we can keep them there. We need some job opportunities.
That's, and that's basically what I do for a living is mortgages. And so it is it's a problem in Dadeville. It's a problem right here in Elk City. You go to other small towns, it's the same way. You go down to the larger towns and they're building these, I call them cookie cutter neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And they can afford to do it because they're doing so many of them. Well, no one can afford to build a 30-house subdivision in Dadeville, Alabama, or Alexander City, because you got to have people to buy them.
Yeah.
And so it is hard. It's young folks starting out trying to buy a house right now is the number one issue. They can't find what they would like. They can find a $200,000 house, right, $180,000 house, but it's 45, 60 years old, and it needs $80,000 worth of work done to it. And it makes it difficult. We have products for that kind of thing, but it is something we need. I don't know how to change that right now. I don't know.
Well, we live in Stillwaters, and there's a house being built right next to us. Don't know what size it's going to be, don't know what it's going to cost, but I know the house on the road next to us, which is smaller than the house we live in, sold for over $400,000. The house on Stagecoach Road, which is about the same size as ours, sold for almost $500,000. Right. Young people can't afford that, and so we need some options there. And I'm hoping that with Mayor Ledbetter and our city council that they'll put in some effort and try to help make some things happen.
Well, nationally, I didn't get to see the whole speech last night, but Trump says that thing is about to start coming down. I hope it's true. I think that's what he wants to do.
Right.
And building material, everything, like beef right now, just beef itself is everything is crazy. And, there's got to be something to come in and help bring down the prices. But, and we love the lake, and I may shoot myself in the foot here, but it's easier. Contractors can make more money on the lake than they can in town.
Yeah.
And that's an issue there. I mean, if you're a contractor, you want to go where the big dollars are, and that's just human nature, and that's business. So if we could find some way to build some smaller 1,800 square foot homes for starter homes, it would be. We didn't need to get into the real estate market here, but it's part of it's part of an issue that in our small towns. And it's not just Dable, Alex City. It's all across the state. It is pretty much across the nation. Anyways, maybe that's coming soon. Hope so.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Christmas is here, and you said your kids are not coming, or they were coming?
They are coming for Christmas. They were with in-laws for Thanksgiving, so they'll be here. One set will be here Tuesday before, and one set will be here on Wednesday, and we'll have them through, one of them will be here through Sunday, and one will be here through Saturday, so we'll have a good time with them.
Mine were all here Thanksgiving, so we're going to be split up. We're actually going to Birmingham this weekend with all my kids. Are coming to my son's house, coming from Nashville to Birmingham, here to Birmingham, and but they were all here Thanksgiving, and they're going to scatter on Christmas.
Yeah. Well, there are two things that I have to get in. In January 6th, we're going to have our first small group meeting of our college and career age students at the church. We're going to serve chili and just have a good time going through a book called The Walk. We started out with about 9 college and career students on Tuesday night, and hopefully that's going to grow. We're going to invest in them and try to help them understand what it means to walk the life of a believer. And then on January the 9th and the 10th, we've got a prayer boot camp going on.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to start Friday night at, I think it's at 6 o'clock. We're going to feed dinner, and then we're going to take a few hours and just begin the process of understanding prayer. We're going to talk about the 4 kinds of prayer, things that hinder our prayers, ways that we can overcome those hindrances, and how to develop a strategy of targeted prayer. So we're going to spend a couple hours Friday night, a few hours on Saturday morning doing that. If anybody's interested, go to our website. There's a link to sign up for that. Call the church office, and because it's going to be great. We're offering this to anybody. You don't have to be a member of our church. You don't have to be a Baptist. Anybody who wants to learn more about prayer can come and join us. And so that's a big deal that we're focused on right now.
Yeah, when we pray, we don't go, hey, by the way, I'm Southern Baptist. We don't say that in our prayer.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. God doesn't pay attention to our man-made denominations.
He does not. That is for sure. We've made way too many, I think. Anyways, that's good stuff coming up. It's amazing when Christmas is over. It's like a door opens up, and it's like, oh, we're out of that part of the forest. We're in this new one now because the new year starts.
That's right.
And then we're like, Christmas is behind us. But it's not behind us yet. We're almost there, though. All right, we've got one more break and one more small segment. We'll be right back. Do not go away. We're staying right here with the Dable theme. Lake Martin Dable Area Chamber of Commerce. I got my invoice yesterday. I'm a member down there, so you don't have to be a business in Dable. You can be in Alexander City. You can be in Tallapoosa County, wherever. They've got a lot going on down there in Dadeville, Alabama. They're located over on East Lafayette Street, Suite 102. You can reach them at 825-4019, DableChamber.com. Go down and see what you can do to make Dadeville a better place and join the Lake Martin Dable Area Chamber.
At CNT Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elliott City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys. Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed, and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Dalton Insurance, let's talk about it right now. My old buddy Tyler Dalton says this: whether you're retiring in 6 months or 6 years, Tyler's one-on-one insurance plan reviews make sure you're not overpaying and that you've got the coverage you need when aging into Medicare. Dalton Insurance has health care, Medicare, and life insurance. Call today, 334-489-3624.
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353 or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
We're back out for the last short, quick segment of the program today. I want to thank all the guests. We had G.W. Warren out here. We had President Jeff Lynn out here. And now we have Reverend Ben Hayes from First Baptist Church in Dadeville, Alabama out here. We had some great guests, great Thursday episode of The Front Porch. I guess we call it an episode. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for coming out here.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it.
And Merry Christmas, folks. We'll see you tomorrow on The Front Porch.